mystery and wonder. But the confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. You are my precious one. You're a comfort to crescent suns. And you believe in lovers' dreams. I wanna embrace the desert seas. Innocence makes the weary heart grow fonder, and deliverance lacks the mystery and wonder. But the confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. I believe in your sanctity completely. I believe in your sanctity completely. I believe in your sanctity completely.
8:15 in the PM. Tune to listen to Prophecy. We're running a bit late this show, but we got things on lock now. Brand new Sons of Visionary featuring Jenna Anderson. Check it out.
Horizons pop to greet the skies in your eyes. Dimension moves to compromise the sacrifice. Resilience of the platinum heart never lies. I believe in your sanctity completely. You are my precious one. Comfort to crescent suns, and you believe in lovers' dreams. Wanna embrace the desert sea. Innocence makes the weary heart grow fonder, and deliverance lacks the mystery and wonder. But the confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. You are my precious one. Comfort to crescent suns. Believe in lovers' dreams. Wanna embrace the desert seas. Innocence makes the weary heart grow fonder, and deliverance lacks the mystery and wonder. But the confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. I believe in your sanctity completely.
Big shout out to Teddy on the line. Also, big shout out to Nemesis. Big shout out to Jenna Anderson. Forthcoming on the new Visionary album. Watch out for this full vocal album featuring Jenna Anderson from Elements fame. Coming soon. 89.5 CIUT Marcus inside the mix. Sunday night, Super Bowl Sunday. So I know you got this on in the background. That's right, kill the sound on the football game, man. Liquid Funk tonight, Milano. Gonna get the DJ lineup for you. Announce that later on in the show. Got party announcements coming up. Loads of Canadian drum and bass. Coming in next with something from Stranger. Give us a ring, 416-946-7000.
Prophecy, 15,000 watts of power.
Brand new sounds of Stranger featuring Outlook. Big shout out to Ryan Tixera. And this one's forthcoming on the Solid Funk compilation featuring a whole host of Toronto artists. And it's mixed by me. Gonna start things off a bit mellow. Got 2 hours in the hot seat tonight. Everfresh is gonna be coming down and running a mix for us as well. Tune to listen to Prophecy. 416-946-7000. Brand new sounds of Stranger. Keep it locked. Shout out to Gabriel, all the Dark Logic crew. Big shout out to Silo as well. Shout going out to Alan for this one. Also big shout going out to Sunshine Wayne. Friday night down at the Reverb, bringing the raves back. All ages rave down there on Friday night. Definitely brought back memories, that's for sure. Lots of raves coming back. See it happening. Also, don't forget, Theory returning on January. Actually, sorry about that. February 21st. Featuring from Full Cycle Represent, DJ Suv. Representing V. And he's going to be touching down that night down at Theory. And it's going to be a very, very cheap event. Something to give back to everybody who's supported us throughout the year. So Theory, Suv, Full Cycle Night on the 21st. And the week after that, we're doing another Theory featuring Mappy Swift, Charge Recordings, MCIC3. So look out for 2 weeks of Theory in February. leading into March, which is going to be the World of Drum and Bass tour passing through Toronto. And we're going to be releasing the lineup for that in February. I've heard it, and it's off the hook, trust me. Insane. And that's going to be at the Government Nightclub, pre-Miami World Music Winter Music Conference, courtesy of SS and Formation Records. Wicked show planned. Keep it locked. Brand new stuff. Coming in with some high contrast next. A remix. Superhero by the House Crew. Back in the day, this was a big tune. Production house label.
Marcus Visionary and DJ Prime. Prophecy every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. Keep it locked.
This tune is heavy. High contrast doing the do right now. Everything he touches is gold, trust me. Superhero the remix, the House Crew. Sounds of high contrast. Superhero remix. Production house, this one was a classic from back in the day. Big tune. Going out to the Wicked Genius, and he wants to say what's up to Tara, Matt, and Danielle. Coming from Mimico. 416-946-7000. If you have any shouts out. Loads of brand new music. Tune to listen to Prophecy. Keep it locked.
Oh
Prophecy. We create the content.
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM, Real Radio.
Marcus Visionary. Marcus Visionary. Marcus Visionary.
Okay, this is hot. Number one for this week. High Contrast on the remix once again. Papua New Guinea. Reaching out to Kyle. Also, big shout out going to Sean. Also, big shout out to the Release Records crew. Don't forget Young and Maitland. Make sure and check them out. The sponsors of the show. Cheapest prices in town. 8:30 in the PM. Tune and listen to Prophecy. Brand new music tonight. Trust me. Some deadly stuff. Deadly. (416-946-7000). And we're getting busy. Gonna get dark. Sends a High Contrast on a remix. Papua New Guinea. Remix of a classic once again. Going out to Ugly Microrum, Birdman, Marcus B, and Danny. And they want to big up the North York Junglist Massive. Don't forget Empire touching down once again February 15th with Sound Clash, teaming up with Numb and Renegade Hardware, Trouble on Vinyl, bringing you DJ Zinc representing True Players, Friction, MC Fearless, and MC X-Man. This one's going to be massive, going out to all the all-ages crew out there.
Way back.
Check the breakdown.
Prophecy, a blueprint.
So February is looking super heavy for drum and bass and jungle in the city. February 15th, Empire, massive rave. Make sure you get your tickets early. Looking a little sooner, don't forget tonight, Liquid Funk, each and every Sunday night down at Milano Nightclub, 325 King Street West. A 19 plus, $5 at the door. I'm not sure who's on decks tonight, but Everfresh is touching down in a bit, so we should find out who's in town tonight.
Jungle Drum and Bass live on 89.5 CIUT.
Sounds like Ray Keith on the remix tip. Goats, LL Cool J, forthcoming on Chaos.
Prophecy. We create the content. Request line 416-946-7000.
Phones are off the hook tonight, trust me. That's right, turn the sound down. You can watch the Super Bowl and listen to drum and bass. That's right. Lots of parties happening. Big shout out to Prime at home with a full house. He's gonna be back next week. Fresh touching down tonight. As I told you, big show with lots of big tunes. Brand new Twist 'em Out remix coming in next. Dillinger.
East Coast, yo, wanna talk, got it. Look up in my eyes, a nigga feeling psychotic. Look outside, nigga, my car's exotic. Look at the crowd, how they respond to my product. Like ecstasy, my crew's next to me. It's my destiny to make history. I'm the emperor, rap king from the streets of Paris, up north to 6A. One question, do I do my thing? Rapper all time, you want a nigga album, but that nigga bought all mine. You get the realness. Matter of fact, turn it up so you can feel it. Ice grill all you want, I'm fearless. Nigga, you just too shy, you can't appeal this. I'm about to kill this. I'm the GOAT, the greatest of all time. 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 I'm the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
You're locked into the sounds of Marcus Visionary inside the mix. Marcus Visionary. Marcus Visionary. Marcus Visionary. Prophecy, 15,000 watts of power.
Brand new remix. Twist 'em Out. Big tune. Going out to the Sunday night crew. Don't forget tonight, Liquid Funk. Milano 325 King Street West. Big shout out to Slip. What's up to Slide? Big shout out to Shannon. Also want to say a big shout out to T-Step back in town. Gonna be down at Flirt tonight, down at NASA Dance Pub. If you want to hear some UK garage, make sure and check out the Flirt sound system tonight, in effect. Also big shout out to Sassali. Big up Divi. Whatcha? We still got some treats for you. 8:45. Everfresh is rolling down now. I'm sure he's speeding on the highway. He's got a wicked mix for you. Trust me, I don't even like to play next to Everfresh anymore. He's got so many tunes. Nasty. Dub after dub. It's all good though, I'm ready. So next month, February 15th, Empire, Zinc, Fearless, X-Men, and Friction. And that's gonna be super, super heavy. Back-to-back specials by the locals. Everybody's gonna be carrying big guns that night. And on the 21st, DJ Suv, representing Full Cycle, touching down at Theory, Orange Room. The very following week, Mappy Swift making a return, representing Charge Recordings, alongside MCIC3. A heavy month.
Marcus Visionary and DJ Prime. Prophecy every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. Keep it locked.
Coming in with some underrated business. Flip side of the LK remix. Faithless, the remix by D Product. And this tune is heavy. V Recordings.
Jungle Drum and Bass live on 89.5 CIUT.
God bless, enough respect. North, south, east and west. Every Sunday night, you don't know the drill. Man tell you already, woman tell you already. Everybody just tune in, 89.5 FM, CIUT, and a community radio, so you know, say, you just link up and pay sweetness. DJ Prime, DJ Marcus. It's all about the prophecy. Follow it.
Nothing, baby. Settle in the score. It's just a blunder to that mistakes, baby. So I'll walk away. Never looking back. see it when I'm talking back. Can you let me be? The time is gonna say goodbye.
And this is gonna be the last one for me. Everfresh in the house, take you through from 9 o'clock till 10. Brand new sounds of Visionary featuring Jenna Anderson, Illusion.
Time and time before, overtaking my life was so damn crazy. Kept on asking for my mind inside the shape to not enslave me. So I walk away, never ever feeling sad for you. And there you stay, ever staring back at you. I'm complete. You can feel it when I'm talking that. Won't you set me free? Oh, I don't wanna put this truth back at you.
Love, unity, and respect in every single aspect.
Illusions take over my body, mind, and soul. I can't control. No. Illusions take over my body, mind, and soul. I can't control. No. I walked in the door. You looked at me, oh, you said, "Nothing, baby." Settle in the store. It was just a blind attempt to mistakes, baby. So I walk away, never ever looking back at you. There you be, never ever wishing back at you. I'm complete. Oh, I can see it when I'm talking back. Can you let me be? The time is gonna say goodbye. The time is gonna say goodbye. So I'll walk away, never ever feeling sad for you. There you stay, ever staring back at you. I'm complete. You can feel it when I'm talking back. Won't you set me free? I don't wanna put this truth back at you. Illusions take over my body, mind, and soul. I can't control. No. Illusions take over my body, mind, and soul. I can't control. No. I walked in the door. You looked at me, oh, you said, "Nothing, baby." Settle in the store. It was just a blind attempt at mistakes, baby. So I walk away, never looking back at you. There you be, never wishing back at you. I'm complete. Oh, I can see it when I'm talking back. Let me be. The time is gonna say goodbye.
Prophecy.
Rolling in fat beats, Everfresh.
Prophecy. Prophecy. The blueprint.
My favorite tune right now, trust me. Sounds of Dying Clips. Some carnival flavor for the cold weather. Going out to the Super Bowl Massive. Check this one.
Prophecy, 15,000 watts of power.
The G. Happy birthday shout going out to Jeremy. 416-946-7000. And he shouts out. Sounds like Everfresh inside the mix. Some bad tunes, trust me. Prophecy.
Keep it locked. In 9.5. 95 Live.
Keep it locked. 89.5. Keep it locked.
10 in the PM. Everfresh inside the mix. Tune and listen to Prophecy. Prime's gonna be back next week. He's at home having a Super Bowl party. Big shout out to the Super Bowl crew out there. 416-946-7000. If you have any shouts out. Don't forget the place to be tonight, Liquid Funk. Is gonna be grimy, rowdy, as usual. 325 King Street West. Drum and bass every Sunday night. Don't forget next month, February 15th, Empire making the return. Sound Clash, Zinc, Friction, Fearless, and X-Men. Gonna be super heavy. Brought to you by Numb, Empire, Renegade Hardware, Trouble on Vinyl. February 21st, Theory returns. Sub, Full Cycle. And then on the 28th of February, 2 weeks back to back, Theory returns with Mampy Swift and IC3. February is a heavy month. Leading up to the World of Drum and Bass in March.
Prophecy, 15,000 watts of power. Request line 416-946-7000.
3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on. 3 o'clock in the morning. On and on and on and on and on.
Stranger, Everfresh inside the mix. Media Recordings, representing for Canada worldwide throughout the UK. shout out to Sharon, just phoned in. She wants to send a shout out to Sean and Lisa, and she want to hear some DJ Zinc, the Free Note EP, just out now on True Players. I'm gonna check and see if that's in the mix. If not, I'll play that for you next week. Coming into some Ronnie Size. Big shout out to Lauren, Christina, and Jackie. And that's coming from Fresh. Also, big shout out to Richie Rich, Task Money, all the On Point crew. Sounds of the Twisted Individual going out to Sec. That's your favorite tune. The Crap Rinse Out. Out now in formation. Been busting up the dance each and every week. Going out to all the Sunday night crew out there. Locked into the Prophecy. Marcus finished in the mix. Everfresh in the mix now. Woo. Super Bowl Sunday, and we're having a good time in the studio.
Now they call me an Aquarius. Now you know what that means? That means that no man in the world can let go of this Aquarius. So like you see, I got something here that you don't ever want to turn down. You dig where I'm coming from, baby? I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Brand new sounds of Simon Baseline Smith, forthcoming on V Recordings, track entitled Aquarius. Sounds of Everfresh inside the mix, bringing you some brand new stuff. Coming in with Catch and Wreck. Something forthcoming on Trouble on Vinyl. Track entitled Roll 'Em Out. Going out to Natural, going out to Lush. Sounds of the Natural and Lush representing for Canada. Big tune. Watch out for this. Brand new EP coming out on Trouble on Vinyl.
Let's do it, let's ride, 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 let's ride. Yeah, roll about.
Prophecy, the blueprint.
Yes, yes. 9:30 in the PM. Locked into the Prophecy 89.5 CIUT. Everfresh inside the mix, banging out the beats. Brand new stuff. Loads of new tunes. And we don't know what this one is coming in. Some unknown dub. I'm gonna call this one Carnival Flavor. Steel Pan. Don't forget tonight, 325 King Street West. Liquid Funk each and every week. Mileno. Sounds like Everfresh in the mix. Keep it locked, taking you right till 10 p.m. This one's going out to Andrea, just phoned in. Wanted to know about the Clips tune at the beginning of the show. Heavy tune called It's On Wordplay. I'm still hunting that one down. I think Fresh said he could sort me out. Some deadly business in the background. And Andrea wants to shout out Ryan. Big shout out to the Original G. What's up to Rob B? Also big shout out to J Mac. Sounds like Everfresh in the mix. Keep it locked.
Keep it locked. 89.5.
9:40 in the PM. Locked in the mix with Everfresh, rinsing it out. Trust me, brand new beats, loads of dubs, dub after dub. Taking you right till 10 p.m. Prime's gonna be back next week. He's having a Super Bowl party tonight. Don't forget Wednesday nights, Loose Wednesdays, down at the System Soundbar, quarter of Peter in Richmond. Brought to you by the Empire Crew. Big shout going out to Tones. What's up to Ruckus? Each and every Wednesday night. Don't forget Thursday nights at NASA. Drum and bass as well. Each and every Thursday. Coming in with a midnight remix. This one's super heavy. Going out to Pete, Steve, all the Release Records crew. What's up to Tommy Guns? Don't forget Release Records down at the corner of Young and Maitland. Young and Wellesley, basically. Just a little south of there. The official sponsors for the show here. Cheapest prices in town, trust me. Make sure to check out Release Records for the latest releases, promos, you name it. Sounds of Everfresh inside the mix, bringing you the latest stuff. Keep it locked, 89.5.
A blueprint.
I must come down. Can't get the bells to stop ringing. Can't eject, they leaving now. 9 to 5 has lost its meaning. Girl, I'm sure you know this feeling. You know what's on my mind. 'Cause when the night comes, I'm leaving it all behind. Take me or leave me. I am what I will be. Live young and so free. Let this reality break through and feel it. Just like the first kiss.
sounds of Future Cut, the remix by Mist, Marcus Intellect's ST Files. Heavy, heavy, heavy tune. One of the biggest tunes, Midnight. Sounds of Everfresh in the mix. Going out to Medicine Muffin. Big shout out to Chase. Coming in with some Ronnie Size, Full Cycle. Don't forget DJ Sub touching down at Theory, February 21st. And then the week after that, Mampy Swift and IC3. 2 weeks in a row, Theory at the Orange Room. It's going to be super heavy. Sub's going to be super cheap, so you don't have to worry about hurting the pocketbook. Big shout out to Jose. What's up to Task? All the Theory crew. Don't forget February 15th, DJ Zinc touching down alongside Friction, X-Man and Fearless, Renegade Hardware, Trouble on Vinyl, Empire and Numb, Sound Clash. Big shout out to Duro 3. Sounds of the Fresh in the mix. Keep it locked.
Prophecy, 15,000 watts of power. Prophecy. We create the content.
on to G Squad, Wide Open Music, Besame. This one's been out for quite some time now. Going out to Darren J. Don't forget, if you want to hear some upfront drum and bass archived throughout the week, you can catch Bailey, L Double, and DJ Flight on One Extra at www.bbc.co.uk/OneExtra. That's www.bbc.co.uk/OneExtra. Upfront drum and bass brought to you by the likes of Bailey, L Double, and DJ Flight. Also, don't forget, for up-to-date drum and bass info, check out Drum and Bass Arena, www.breakbeat.co.uk. Also, for a wicked site, make sure and check out Everfresh's site at www.everfresh.org. Well, I've just been informed that's djeverfresh.com. The site is heavy. Won awards and all types of things like that. Fresh here in the mix, and we're having a laugh. Milano tonight, 325 King Street West. Each and every Sunday, the Institution Church. Make sure and reach 19 plus $5 cover charge. Wednesday nights is Loose down at System Soundbar, brought to you by Empire. Each and every Wednesday, corner of Peter and Richmond. Always a nice little crowd in there on Wednesdays. Thursday night, NASA. Different nights passing through there on a rotation.
Prophecy. Request line 416-946-7000.
Big shout out to the Ruples crew, and that's coming from SP.
Prophecy. Jungle Drum and Bass live on 89.5 CIUT.
Funk with me. I'm gonna make it funky.
Coming down with some brand new Full Cycle. Sounds of Comanche, Crust and Die.
Funk with me.
Coming down to the last couple for Everfresh.
I'm gonna make it funky.
I want to say big shout going out to him for coming down and rinsing out the program. Don't forget to check out www.everfresh.com. Heavy site, man.
I'll be almost right along where it's feel to meet you there. There's no barriers that keep us from seeing just who we are. Categories, stereotypes, we do we like, we're fucking alive. No categories, stereotypes, we do we like, we're fucking alive. I'm going back to those funky grooves. If you weren't there, then let me take you. I'm gonna make it funky. I'm going back to those funky grooves. If you weren't there, then let me take you. I'm gonna make it funky.
Coming down with the last one for Everfresh and the last one for the Prophecy this week. Brand new sounds of Cybin, forthcoming on MC Recordings, courtesy MC GQ. And let me tell you, GQ's label is going to be tearing soon. Labels, should I say. With the likes of Clips and Mechanism tearing things up right now with some of the hottest tunes on the circuit. And let me tell you, a lot of those dubs were from MC Recordings, but we're not going to say which ones. We'll let Everfresh tell you in a few weeks. Or should I say a few months. That's it for us. We'll see you down at Liquid Funk tonight. Wednesday night loose.